Welcome to Fierce Fit Feminine and Other F Words, a place where women come to learn how to improve their health, beauty, body language, and communication. I'm Christine Brunelli, and I'm your host. And today we are going to talk about positive thinking, affirmations. Do they work or don't they work? How do they work? I have said it a million times. I love my body. I love my body. I love my body. I still don't love my body. Okay, so let's unpack that together and see if we can come to a conclusion that feels right for you and a place where you feel like you can move forward with this tool so that it actually creates change in your brain. Are you ready? Let's get started. I know how it feels to not feel confident on camera. My very first Facebook profile picture way back in 2007 or whenever that was that I started my Facebook profile was a photo of my dog. And then it was a photo of a bumblebee on a flower. I just kept doing anything except putting my face out there. Fast forward to 2022, and I am now teaching female business owners, whether it's a brick and mortar or an online business, and female entrepreneurs, how to look and feel fabulous on camera. I've combined my expertise at the intersection of health and beauty and created a free ultimate checklist of do's and don'ts to get yourself camera ready. It's kind of like a checklist of everything you need to think of before you go to a photo shoot, before you do a profile picture, before you shoot a video. And I have that list available for you in the show notes. You can just go to there, click the link, and download it now. I've been listening to Anthony Robbins. Now we affectionately call him Tony Robbins, but back in the day when I started, he was Anthony Robbins, and Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn and all different gurus for years, literally years. Started when I was around 20 years old, and it is all self-improvement, all good stuff, all about how to serve other people, because when we serve others, we get good juju and back in return, right? It helps build your business. It's not for the dollar, it's for helping someone. And when you come out in business with that servant's heart, it blesses you more than financially. It blesses you in so many ways. But they really all hit on one thing: the power of positive thinking. And you know you can talk about loving your body over and over again, over and over and over again, and then more over and over again. And your mind is still gone, yeah, I'm saying these words, but it's not working. You can say every single day, I am going to be a millionaire. I am going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. Say it 100 times every morning for the next 6 months. Are you going to be a millionaire? Does it work? There are a lot of holes in the theory of affirmations when it's taken out of context. And that's what I want to talk about today in this quickie episode, because really when we write down these positive affirmations, I'm a big proponent of speaking positively because we attract positivity when we speak positively. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that, but believing that we just have to speak it and it automatically is going to come to us, there is a hole in that theory because there's so much that goes into speaking something we want. For example, I love my body, I love my body, I love my body over and over. It's easy to pick on because all of us females have trouble loving something about our body. But that's our conscious mind saying, I love my body over and over again. I'm supposed to do this. I'm going to say something positive. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to love myself. But these deep-seated negative beliefs are in your subconscious. And your subconscious drives your conscious thinking. Your conscious brain is not going to override your subconscious thinking all by itself just by saying words. You can say the words over and over again that you want to be a millionaire, but if you're not putting in any effort to be a millionaire, where's the money going to come from? It doesn't drop out of the sky just because you say it. Even if you say it or write it 100 times a day, the act of the affirmation itself is not what creates change. So I have a couple theories about this, and it is not just my experience. This is out there with like psychcentral.com and other resources that'll validate this. But you have to get in a mindset and a body state So your brain and your physical state have to align when you want to believe something and change your mind toward a positive belief. Maybe change a negative belief into a positive belief, or change your current state into your future state. And let me talk about physical state first. Have you ever been in the zone? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, you are in the zone. Maybe you were running at some point in your life and you just got to the point where the running was effortless. You weren't thinking about aches and pains or lungs or gasping for air. You were in a zone of, man, I have crossed this threshold. I could just do this. My body feels good. Or were you ever in a zone of productivity? Were you ever in that, I don't know, purging your closet, cleaning your garage? You were just in this zone of getting stuff done. There's this feeling of, I'm in it and I'm not going to stop because this is a good feeling. I want to be here. That physical state, where you are when you're experiencing those things, should be matched when you speak an affirmation, when you speak what you want. Get your body in a zone, some feeling, a state, while you are speaking something that you want to come true. So let's say, for example, if you are standing, driving a car, wherever you are right now, I want you to take your right hand, make a fist, pump it over your head 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not kidding. Do it. Pump your fist. You know, that's a universal language for winning. Body language, universal. Victory and winning. You could simply take this one movement, combine it with something that you want, then you're going to start to feel like that's actually in you. This is a form of using power of positive thinking, kind of like manifesting, but not quite as woo-woo as just manifesting. And I love manifesting. I'm not shunning that, but you know, a lot of manifesting is just get in this energy field and you're going to attract. This is a little bit different. You are getting yourself in an energy field. You are, because you're using your body. Pump your fist 5 times and speak what you want. Say what you want. And remember, it is for you. It is for you to change your internal dialogue. It is for you to bring whatever it is you want to attract or strive for. This is not to be used for, trying to change someone else, your partner, your employees, your business, in terms of changing others. You can't do that. You already know you can't. Don't change yourself for anybody, okay? Change yourself for you. And you can't use positive affirmations to say, I wish my husband was more this, okay? Or I wish this guy I'm dating would see this in me. No, that's not how you're going to do this. This is a shift for you. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to decide, what is the affirmation already? You probably know. If it has to do with your health or your body, you already know it, okay? So instead of, I hate my body, you're going to rephrase that to say, I am more fit and strong and vibrant. I am more fit and strong and vibrant. That's a lot different than I hate my body. Then you're going to use some physical activity to bring it into you as you speak it over and over again. So we can just use the fist pump, but how about we jump up and down? I am more fit and healthy and vibrant. I am more fit and healthy and vibrant. And it sounds like, you don't want people to see you do this, but when you go to large events with motivational speakers, do you know one of the very first things they do to open the event? They play upbeat music and they get people jumping up and down. Have you really noticed that? They get you in state. They get you in a zone, because when you're in a zone, you're going to receive. How about when someone, before they go on a basketball court or a football field or a dance recital, what are they doing behind the stage? What are they doing on the sidelines? What are they doing? They're getting in state. They're jumping up and down. They're moving their body. You can't perform at your best or attract the best or manifest the best if your state is a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't speak an affirmation and expect it to come to pass if you're not embodying the zone, the feeling that you want to come along with that. So maybe your goal is to be a millionaire. Say, instead of, my business is failing and I need to fix this and this. No, that's not your affirmation. It's not, that might be goals that you're trying to rearrange like strategy. Your affirmation is, I have a successful business that serves others and I am paid generously for my service, right? And then you give yourself a name. I'm just making this up. I'm riffing as I go. Maybe you want to say, good morning, Miss Millionaire. You have a business that serves others and in return, they pay you generously. Done. Now, smile when you do it. Look in the mirror. Speak it to yourself. Look in your eyes. Use your body to feel it. How will you be? How will you dress? How will you stand when you're a millionaire being paid generously? Do you see what I mean? If you're sitting on a couch trying to say these, your subconscious mind is going to go, heck no, you crazy girl. You have to get your body in state. That's how these affirmations are going to work. Now, are you just going to be able to say these words and attract it to you? I believe you have to put the effort in. I think the world wants you to win. I think the world wants you to be successful, and it wants you to find your zone of genius and land in it. But it doesn't want you to just sit on your bum and speak words and think it's all going to come to you. That's not how that works. You have to put the effort in. You can't get I use dream body as an example, which is, that's manufactured anyway. But whatever your dream health and fitness looks like is not going to happen sitting on the couch at level 2. If you're not working out, you're not eating, you have to put the effort in. The same thing happens for a relationship. The same thing happens for your business. And you can't be at a level 2 and expecting level 10 because, well, let's use dating as an example. Would a level 10 want to date a level 2? Why would they? You're looking for level 10, but you're not there. You're still embodying level 2. Move it up. Change your state, change your physical state with the affirmation and do it consistently. So this is the third thing and the final thing I'm going to leave you with. I see people use the power of positive thinking and affirmations and they get going. They do it in January, right? They use the January reset or New Year's resolutions or intentions and they say, I'm going to do this. And they'll speak their affirmations and they'll do it maybe every day for 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. Then they stop. Resilience and determination, my girl. You need to have stamina if you want to change your thinking. If you want to change your present situation and shift it into something better, you have to show up for yourself every day. This is an exercise of your resilience and your determination. So don't quit just because you're not seeing results in 3 weeks. Get your body in state every day. Before I go on this podcast, before I record anything, I get in a state because I'm excited to impart what I know to help you. Even if it's a baby step forward, if it helps you, I feel good about that. But if I just come in ho-hum and blah, who wants to listen to a podcast like that? It's depressing. I want you at level 10 or beyond. So power of affirmations work when you pair them with a physical embodiment of whatever feeling you want it to be. And if we're talking about body and health, you don't want to focus on all the things you don't like. You want to focus on how you want to feel when you're at the place you want to be. And my guess, as a woman, most women have experienced a feeling in their body at least once in their lifetime where they felt good, where they didn't worry about camouflaging something when they got dressed, right? A lot of times it's pre-children and you might be trying to be in your 16-year-old body. And if you're over 30, or even over 25, forget that. That body that's not something you should be aspiring to. You should be aspiring to health and fitness, strength, energy, right? So go back to a time where you felt that in your body, because my guess is you have. Feel that when you speak the affirmation. If you're doing this for business and you've never reached, let's say, use the millionaire example, you've never hit the $1 million mark, which most of us haven't, right? But you don't know how to embody that. How about a feeling of when you got a raise? Find a time in your life where you felt really good for being acknowledged for what you're good at. Find a time of maybe you performed in something. You were an athlete or something in the arts, or where you received praise and accolade for what you do well. Find that feeling and attach it to money. Attach it to making money, because the money isn't the thing that's going to bring you joy and feel like reward. Yeah, it solves problems, but that's not it. There are a lot of wealthy people that are unhappy. Your wealth does not bring you happiness. So you want to attach the feeling of being recognized for what you're good at. That's going to bring you wealth, because when you're really recognized for what you're good at, people are going to pay you for it. The more they trust you, the more they pay you. As soon as you finish this episode, think of 3 things that you want before the end of the year. This episode is being released the first week of August 2022. Do you know what that means? You have 5 months to finish the year strong. You have 5 months to change your business. You have 5 months to change your dating expectations, to change yourself, the way you present in a date. You have 5 months to change your health, to change your body, to change your fitness. You can use this episode as your launching point. In June, I gave you this is a mid-year checkup. Well, here I am. I'm not going to let you off the hook. Don't slip, because it's okay to take a rest day, but stagnation's not good. And if you want change, and I know you do, because you're a fierce feminine woman who goes for what she wants in life, pair your affirmations with a zone feeling. Get in your body when you say it, and don't quit after 3 weeks when you don't have results. Some things take time, and some things take more than a year. If you want to make $1 million, you might not be inventing the hula hoop to get $1 million in your first year, but maybe they'll discover you in the second year, and you are going to be so on your way to your first million. Okay, that's my message for you today. Let me know if this helps you. And if you want accountability, send me an email, info@christinebrunelli.com. I love this stuff, and I'm on your side. Okay, see you next time. If you thought this was interesting and helped you, feel free to share it with someone else. That is a great gift that you can give any podcaster, is sharing the link so someone else can listen. If you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe so that you get notified next time a new episode is released, which is every Tuesday. And until then, have a fierce, fit, feminine, and fabulous day.